Is the launch happening over this direction?
Yeah, from Zeku's space base, right? It's really close to Longlai, isn't it?
Well, I wouldn't say it's close exactly. It's quite deep into the mountain range. Especially since we're in the foothills now. From here, the shortest route would be the Southeast Mountain Pass.
Then, can you take us there tomorrow?
Me too! I want to see the rocket from up close! That might be difficult.
Sorry, folks, but no can do. The mountain path has been closed by the authorities. And seeing as there are also quite a few monsters about, I'm afraid you'll have to give up on the idea.
Bummer.
If it's a government lockdown, then it's probably for our own safety. Still...
Don't worry, everyone. You'll be able to see the rocket launch very clearly from the streets of Longlai. I've even seen both of the previous launches myself, with my own 2 eyes.
You have?
Tell us, where can we get the best views?
When we return, you can hire me to take you to all the secret spots.
You sure are a keen businessman. Gotta say, I'm glad this town's got a good view of the launch. It'll make it easier for us bracers to keep everyone safe.
All right. Everyone in one piece? Hard to believe that little detour cost us the whole day.
See you around, everyone!
It's up to you guys now. Do me a favor. See it through to the end.
If the need arises, you can still contact us through the garden. May the goddess protect you.
And may Arusha guide you. Stay safe, Fee, everyone.
Later, Crow, Reen. You gents and I will have to do lunch and talk movies sometime.
All right, it's a deal. Looking forward to it. You two stay safe till then, you hear?
Right. From the look of it, you're headed to a pretty harsh place. Please be careful, everyone. We'll do what we can to support everyone in the garden, too. Oh, Mint! Please give everyone back at Thor's an update for us. Yep, sure will.
Seems like tomorrow's gonna be a big day for them, too. The Dominions, the Elsheim crew? Almost seems like everyone in that group has their own agenda. Heck, Heiyue too. Though I guess they're all trying to get ahead of the presidential office. They've got that in common, at least.
Yeah. The same could be said of Arkwright and Kevin's groups.
You two? We'd be more than happy to join in on your serious conversation. But in these circumstances, it's really hard for us to concentrate.
Sorry. I wouldn't have been able to carry you in the soldat's hands safely.
It's fine. It was an emergency. Though, now that I think of it, I could have just ridden on Clown Soleus.
Yeah, you could have.
Guess we better hurry and let you gals out of here, huh?
Hey! Come on, Crow. At least act a little embarrassed.
We'll be lucky if we're not discovered until morning.
probably be fine. I'm sure the CID and Republican Army have their hands full. Had we flown straight toward the space base, we'd probably have been discovered and captured immediately.
Yep, though it doesn't look like there's any surveillance.
I've been feeling on edge since yesterday. Why don't we hurry over to Longlai early so we can take a load off? Probably gonna be pretty packed. You did make the arrangements with them, right?
Yeah, but it was so last minute I felt bad for springing it on them out of the blue.
If I recall correctly, you and your family came here for a trip early last year, right? Oh, Reen! Doesn't your family's Phoenix Wings Inn have a connection with the place here in Calvert?
That's right. It's the most famous hot springs inn in Longlai. Heki Zanro.
Alrighty. Been a while since I've been in this place.
By that night, it had been a day since we'd left Basel aboard Elsheim's airship, the Horvatat. While doing our best to avoid the surveillance of the Republican Army and the CID, we got in touch with our various allies. Because long-distance communications were jammed, we had our contact exchange info with Elsheim, Heue, and even a reporter from the Tyrell Times. The time came for us to part ways with Elsheim and the Dominions so that they could fulfill their own role. They were headed to the site of a certain tragedy in order to uncover Professor Hamilton's true intentions before judgment was passed on her. For our part, we went to look into the operation we knew as Project Startaker. We made our way to Longlai to get a good view of the space program, which we believed to be related to what Crow and I saw. To the south rose the Ishgal Mountains, which hid the huge basin known as Konlon. That is where the military built their space base, sealed off by Ikaruga for the past 2 years. I was convinced it was there that I would find the land where the heavens turn, as described by my master, Yun Kafai.
Oh boy.
I've got a message from our teacher. I'll be waiting for you come the promised day, in the land where the heavens turn.
Uh-oh.
According to my intel, they'll be patrolling the mountain range until noon.
Was that the 2nd Air Force Squadron? Seems they're not the only unit on the lookout.
Yeah, they're calling it a flight exercise so that everyone will stay calm.
But it's pretty obvious they're not just up there for training. We're not the only ones having doubts.
I'd say the fact that people are only having doubts as opposed to outright panic just goes to show how impressive the CID really is. I suppose we can credit their division chief for that. Or perhaps it's Kincaid's skill at work.
No denying that. Though I do wonder why they've left us to our own devices.
Been a while since I've seen your morning ritual, but it's still a sight to behold.
You're right. It looks really intense at first, but halfway through, it becomes more loose and relaxed. I've seen it a few times before, but it felt a little different today.
Actually...
Thinking about your fellow disciple? Or maybe... you've sensed a certain someone else?
Yeah, another presence. One I couldn't feel at all last night. Maybe he stopped by to join me in my morning practice.
Man, this porridge is delish. Just what I need to get me going this morning.
You really drank your fill last night, didn't you, Crow? So good! You know, if you dip the fried bread into the soup before you eat it, it'll be full of juicy flavor. These black sides are what you call pidan, right? Century eggs? I'd always wondered how they taste. Their rich and bitter flavor is actually quite addictive.
This Don Bang tastes so good. It's like an egg crepe. Crispy on the outside and chewy on the inside.
It's a bit different from the traditional meal we had last night. Sounds like this is a standard breakfast here in Longlai. And you're right about the porridge. Its rich, nutritious broth reminds me of what my master used to make for me when I was training.
Didn't he come to Ymir to train you every year since you were 10?
You haven't seen him in 6 years, right? Since before you enrolled in Thor's.
That's right. I wasn't even able to meet him during the Civil War or the Battle of Jormungand. It's just been letters and messages. Even if there were several times when I nearly ran into him, apparently. Though, I get the feeling he's been watching over me this whole time. My struggles with my ogre power, all the trials I've had to overcome, including my match against the other me. I have no doubt he's believed in me all along. Believed that I would persevere. I guess I'm just grateful to him.
Rain. Sounds like he's the man who made you who you are today.
He sure is. And soon he'll finally get to see the fruits of all my labor.
The time is nigh. The 8 leaves must come together as one, and cut a path to the land where the heavens turn. It is after your fateful clash with the Black God that you will find your true blade.
I'm sure he has a goal of his own that he's been working toward in the shadows. Something related to the space program.
Ikaruga, the Jaeger Corps known as the strongest in all of East Sumeria. To think this man was the chieftain of such a group.
It seems that once he passed the clan on to the next generation, he decided to train those in West Sumeria in the way of the Divine Blade. Judging by how your sister disciple turned out, he's not just any old man.
Yeah. I heard he helped Arkwright's group yesterday in Inkerville. But he wasn't just there to help them. Apparently, he was tracking down an important lead.
That's all well and good, but let's not forget that it's Ikaruga blocking all the roads to the space base. Taking our mechs will only get the military on our asses. So, what are you thinking we should do?
The rocket takes off at 1 p.m. We need to somehow traverse the mountains so we can see it launch up close. Plus, we need to find out the true purpose of the Excalibur, now that we've inadvertently helped them with the finishing touches. And we need to get to the bottom of what it was Crow and I saw at the observatory.
Boy, our to-do list just keeps piling up. Just remember that even if we get to see the launch up close, it doesn't mean it'll give us any answers.
But if Reen's unclouded eye is compelling him, then I think we should go. After all, that's the same thing that eventually led us to facing the other Reen and finding out the truth in the Retributive Tower.
I agree. We should be prepared, though. Things might end up even worse than back then. The fate of Zemuria is at stake. You could say, our world is coming to a crossroads.
Or nothing might end up happening. And then it's all good, yeah? A spectacular show like this isn't something you want to experience secondhand. The whole world's watching.
You're right about that.
All right.
Of course.
Right.
Are your plans decided?
Is that really what you think? Your bad habit is rearing its ugly head again.
She's right, you know. You didn't rope us into anything.
Oh, right.
I get why you'd feel that way, with everything that's going on. After all, you're on the cusp of reuniting with someone very important to you. Honestly, we would be happier if you could relax.
We all came here so that we could fight together. You, Crow, Fee, and the two of us. So stop trying to shoulder it all on your own. Let's get through this as a team.
You're right. I'll be counting on all of you. I want to show my master that you're all part of my growth.
many people.
We'll have live feed.
I knew this place was gonna be busy for the launch, but it's straight up packed.
That'll just help us to blend in. We should be able to get some of those Longlai sweets, too. Right?
Yeah, we'll have to check them out.
All right.
Well, I suppose we should take a break while we have a chance.
When's it gonna launch?
Over there. No, the other side might have a better view.
It's so crowded here.
Whether any scouting is clear with
Pardon me. Am I speaking to Toa Herschel?
Oh, shit.
I'm reaching out to you on behalf of Director Poisson. There's no need to be so cautious. As it turns out, I'm in Longlai as well. Excluding the personnel stationed at the space base itself, there aren't any CID staff in the area. So if it's easier for you, you can drop the pretenses. Of course. 4, right? I'll have some people I would like to introduce you to as well. President Rocksmith and I will look forward to your arrival.
I want to see the run!
All right, let's get cracking.
Only one. That seems like it. There's
Over there. No, the other side might have a better view.
As we speak.
Oh, guess I'm not doing that one. Okay, that's fine.
Over there. No,
I've been doing
the other
the
side
I've
might
been
have a
doing
better
the
view.
fishing, Jen, so I don't want to do that one.
Looks like a festival.
Welcome.
Got a second?
I just have to do the fishing, Jen, so I'm just gonna skip that one.
I want to see the rocket already.
We're quickly approaching the first manned spaceflight in history.
Goddess, it's so crowded here.
The rocket is scheduled to launch at 1
I have
p.m. this
something to
afternoon.
ask you.
Per the president.
Goddess, it's so crowded here.
Yeah, I've been doing the fishing and stuff, so
Over there. No, the other side might
Looks
have a
like
better
a
view.
festival here.
It's at 1 p.m. today, and final preparations are
Yo,
underway.
got a sec?
The suspense.
Are your plans decided?
Weather in East Calgary. Favorable conditions.
Something is near. Conduct a search.
foe. Remain on guard.
Oh, flop. Let's trash him out quick.
I found a copper you can't refuse.
Quite a reception we have.
Count on me.
Prepare!
Life and death, ever flowing. None can impede my Tachi's course. Purge, rush! Rage, soar, gleam! Ashen slash. Luminous flux!
Boost gauge
Finish
expanded.
them, Crow! Make some noise! Full throttle! Let it rip! Sweet dreams.
Little roof off the boost gauge limit!
A job well done, everyone. Mira for our efforts.
Wow, that's a lot of mirror. That's... Okay.
Are your plans decided?
I think I know what.
So this is where people are watching the launch. Some of them have been sitting here for days.
It'll be a moment for the history books for sure. Here's hoping we can grab closer seats.
Right. We just have to find a way to make it happen. Excuse me? It's me, Toa Herschel, from the ICO. I've come with my team.
Oh, I'm glad you made it.
Please,
Allow me to open the door for you.
That man is definitely who I think he is, right?
Sure is. Looks like he's gotten used to the quiet life.
I'm already familiar with Toa and Fee, but I believe this is my first time meeting the rest of you. I'm the head of the CID, Kilika Ruran.
Hey.
Hello. Your reputation precedes you.
Nice meeting you. You look even more gorgeous and sharp-witted than Jellica gave you credit for.
How kind of you to say so. Why, I haven't seen Angelica in years. I think it was back when she stopped in to say hello on her way home from traveling the continent.
She always did make time for friends. Also, it's good to see you well, Mr. Rocksmith.
I can't believe it's already been 3 years since the treaty signing at the end of Mille Mirage.
It has indeed. Good to see you again, everyone. I was lucky enough to see Fee briefly last year, during all the business in the capital.
Yeah, thanks again for the help.
Ah, and Toa. I can hardly believe it's already been 5 whole years since we first met. It feels like it was just yesterday you were tagging along with Prince Oliver to the West Zemuria Trade Conference.
That sure brings back memories. I was just a student back then. I still remember how you were kind enough to offer to arrange for me to study abroad here in the Republic.
Say what? You serious?
Did you seriously attempt to poach a student from a rival country's military academy?
I made the offer because I heard she had some Eastern heritage. I figured she'd fit in just fine here in Calvert. I'm used to tossing out offers like that, even if there's no hope of them going through. Heck, I've tried to recruit some folks from the SSS too.
He really is as crafty as they say.
Indeed. He even managed to convince me to come aboard.
Well, I'm glad we can all exchange pleasantries considering our positions. Tell me though, Chief Kilika, are you acting independently from the CID and the President's orders?
Yes. I've even agreed to guarding Mr. Rocksmith
I
as temporary special
figured
mission.
as much.
Meanwhile, the rest of the CID have been pushing their limits to make sure today's project goes smoothly.
And that project.
has been put together by Four Eyes in the presidential office.
Yes, and I heard about your little run-in with Kincaid back in Basel. But don't worry. As you're effectively diplomats, you cannot be detained. And that aside, we've already been in talks with the Empire to cooperate on any unexpected developments that may occur after today.
What do you mean by that?
Well, that's good.
First I've heard of it.
Well,
But it sounds like the CID has a handle on things.
direct cooperating, not good about the
I see.
unforeseen stuff.
So, when you said you wanted to do introductions, you meant with him.
Oh, quite astute, Divine Blade. You really are a match for the Silver Princess.
Wait, when did you show up?
Ah, good to see you again after so long.
seen this
I
man
appreciate you taking the time to come all the way out here.
You say that, but you never much cared for my company, even back when you were president. Regardless, I appreciate the invite. No doubt the Flying Swallow.
I'm flattered you think so. I would love if we could maintain a more open channel of communication between us.
I agree. Though oil and water are loath to mix, man benefits from both.
Is this guy...
Yep. I haven't met him, but I've heard some things.
I am Gen Lu, elder of Heiyue's Lu family. Regardless, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance once more, guests from Erebonia, members of Thor's. Sounds like it was worth the hassle getting here.
Doesn't matter who's along for the ride. I always do what I want.
Oh, hell yeah.
Huh? Wait, Jin?
And look who else. It's the Wolfman we fought in the Garten.
Pardon us for the intrusion, Mr. President. Elder Gen.
The dire wolf and the immovable. Haven't seen you two since the aftermath of last spring.
Why are you apologizing for coming into your own dojo, Jin? There's no need to stand on ceremony on my account. I'm the one imposing on you by staying here while it's not in use, after all.
No, sir. Don't be like that.
That's right. This place has been abandoned so long it doesn't even have a proper owner anymore. Still, the fact that you two came together suggests you're just as close as ever.
Hell no. I just ran into him at the station, and trust me, it ruined my morning.
Took the words right out of my mouth. But I gotta say, this place hasn't changed a bit.
It's been almost 2 years since I've been back.
Well, I try to stop by at least once a year.
The Taito school, huh? I heard they've got some bad blood between the three of them since the school's master died 12 years ago.
I heard a little about it from Angie. Sounds like there was a lot going on.
Yeah. But the fact that they're all here together now, maybe they've patched things up?
No.
Right then. Reen, Fee, Toa, Altina, Crow. Just so you're all aware, the Guild's reason for coming here is to find out the truth. Even if I can't help you out with the final battle waiting for you, I'll do everything I can to help you get there.
Are you sure? It'd be a huge help, but I wouldn't want to impose.
It's fine. Seems like he's already sorted everything out with Kilika. So, since Elaine's away at the moment, you're our backup, huh?
Yep. Just like last year at Orasia. In order to get HQ to agree to send me here, I had to, finally take him up on their offer.
For real?
Well, well. I'd say you're far overdue for the promotion.
So the scaredy cat who's been hiding in A rank is finally ready to take that S, huh? That's great news. It'll make it all the more satisfying when I crush you.
I could be a D rank and you still wouldn't have a chance.
Way I hear it, you've been an unofficial S rank for forever now.
Right. Both his skills and track record go way beyond your average A rank.
That aside, I made sure we've got 4 very capable bracers back in Edith to hold down the fort while I'm here. And one of them is none other than Guildmaster Evans. He was Cassius Bright Sr. back when he was starting out.
Cassius is senior?
Arnold Evans, Guildmaster of the Bracers. I heard he's in his mid-50s now.
They say he's a refined gentleman whose strength is in a class of its own.
He helps out a lot of different NGOs as well.
Back when Cassius quit, he did everything he could to try and get him to reconsider.
Sounds like this guy packs a punch. I'd love to take him on someday, but I've got my orders from the Society. Watch the Republic ram their blade right up into the heavens. Don't expect me to babysit you guys. Still, I might play with Ikaruga for a bit. Don't get a chance like this every day. Just make sure your skills are up to snuff, or else I'll grab whatever it is you're looking for myself. Got it?
Don't worry. I'll make sure I'm up to the task. I'm the Divine Blade of Ash. It's time to prove to myself and to my master exactly what I'm capable of.
Attaboy.
Man, I'd gotten the lowdown on him from McBurn, but let's just say I'm glad he's on our side.
Perhaps we've scraped together a chance after all.
The mountain pass should be clear from noon onward. Just be careful making your way there.
I won't be able to stray very far from town, but I can at least back you up by operating the comms and such. After all, if I'm being perfectly honest, I don't appreciate these people doing as they please in my backyard.
I agree with you there.
I abandoned this place years ago, but I should at least teach those scum not to trample the place with their dirty boots.
Yeah, you get him, pal.
On that note, everyone, you have my gratitude.
Thank you for everything you've done for us, Mr. Rocksmith.
Never thought I'd be working with you again. And here in Longlai, no less.
We just happen to be headed to the same place. That's all. Now that my junior has finally found his balls, I gotta keep him from screwing up again.
Trust me, I won't be letting my guard down. I've got a bloodthirsty wolf to keep in check.
Those two bicker like a couple of siblings. Still, there's no one better to have with us here.
Yeah. With them on our side, we should be able to overcome whoever tries to stop us.